managed to get out. I'm surprised Focus isn't just trying to take this down. Maybe he doesn't realise how close the Keeper of the Grove is to coming out, but if Focus was just trying to take down this altar rather than sort of the Demon Hunter and the Wisps and stuff, then he might do a bit better out of it. But certainly Moon can just keep on healing up with these moon wells, and Keeper of the Grove is now almost back. The altar is actually very, very low. It would be so close to whether it comes out. No, Keeper of the Grove does not come out, and so very, very close there. I can't believe how close that was actually. Moon, now without a Keeper of the Grove, not really any means of getting him back for a very long time, because he's going to have to reroute this Tree of Life, get some more gold, build an altar. It's going to take him a very long time, actually rebuild his moon wells as well, because Focus is now just taking out these moon wells. So very, very nice play there by Focus, sorry. And Moon now in a very sticky situation. He does have this Tree of Life still up, but I'm not sure. I think the Demolishers probably could get in here somewhere if Moon wasn't paying attention. And Moon now actually, I think he might have been trying to buy a Zeppelin of his own. I think he probably should have done that a while back, but perhaps he didn't have the gold. And it's a bit of a shame really, because this game is sort of ending in this way, but it's such an amazing play by Focus really. And Focus is now getting at this expansion. I think Moon's just going to be too aware of this, and you can see he's just really spreading his units around, so there's nowhere that those Demolishers can be landed where they won't just be beaten on immediately. And Focus being forced to run now very far away just to take out these trees, and actually only taking out one tree. I don't think it's going to be, it's only enough for one Demolisher, but he can just attack more trees from here, I guess. And meanwhile, Focus actually just really stopped doing anything. I'm a bit surprised that I guess he's crept at everything that's sort of pretty simple to creep out. He could try and play a bit more aggressively, but I guess there's really absolutely no urgency for Focus, so he's just going to play it as safely as he can. Moon's Tree of Life now taking damage and will need to uproot, because there's nothing Moon can do. The longer he waits, the worse it's really going to get. And actually Focus playing very careless there, accidentally taking out too many trees, and so Moon will be able to at least get a couple hits off with his Demon Hunter before this Tree of Life goes down. I'm not sure. Moon must have another building to be playing this calmly. Yeah, he does actually. Building an Ancient of Wonders at the top of the map, being pretty sneaky there. And Moon actually running into this little area here to try and stop the Demolishers from being landed, but one's just landed in a different position here, and Demolishers now taking out more trees. Very, very sneaky play here by Focus. And that should be enough to land at least one more Demolisher in that location. And let's see, yeah, he will land a couple there, and start to hit these on these bears, and I think probably eventually switch to the Tree of Life. And with a lot of lumber actually, I guess he's had so much time where he hasn't actually had any gold mine for his Wisp to be, and he actually has almost 1,000 lumber at this point, but not much gold, and so he will be able to mine up some more gold, and so it's really going to be up to Moon to manage to hold on for a lot longer. There's not really you have to feel bad for Moon, because there's not really much you could have done here. Maybe Ancient of War and Archers or something, but even then, by the time he worked out what was actually happening, it was probably too late to actually do anything about it. And meanwhile, a Zeppelin coming in now with actually two Kodos in it. Kodos drop immediately. One eats a bear, the other one doesn't. I think Moon didn't realize what was happening until it was too late, and he'd actually had one bear eaten, and Moon just sort of obviously playing sort of keep away with his bears. And this one Kodo hasn't actually managed to eat a second bear yet, but is trying valiantly, and does actually manage to eat a bear, and will just run away now. Very, very nice play here by Focus, using his Zeppelin to tremendous effect. Now has his Blade Master in, and will actually take out one Wisp, and Moon doesn't get a detonate off, and so that Blade Master will just sort of be able to run away. I think maybe Focus is going to move into a more aggressive play now, just because he knows there's not really much Moon can do, and he just wants to surrender it quickly. And sort of the full force of Focus's army coming in. Obviously a couple there, still pretty strong, but still a force to be reckoned with. And Focus's side's actually, it's not worth taking the risk, because obviously he doesn't have the resources to rebuild if he were to accidentally lose a hero or something, just through a sort of careless surround or something. He does actually have a greater invuln pot on his Blade Master and Potion of Healing, and I imagine he has some sort of, he has the healing potion on a Shadow Hunter, so he'll be able to heal himself pretty much endlessly. Focus getting around to be sure that Moon isn't being Moon and putting up a second expansion or anything, and doesn't actually scout this one Ancient of Wonders, which is now just hiding in the trees. And this Zeppelin is now running about. It does now have the Demolishers back, and looks like he's probably going to Focus is just going to do the same thing again. Focus moving in actually with his Blade Master, but immediately getting a couple hits by bears and running straight back out. And You have to feel bad for Moon. There's really nothing he could have done here. I think perhaps buying a Zeppelin earlier. Moon's now losing his entangled gold mine. Only one wisp to repair, and Focus looks like he's going to come in and try and kill it. And yep, there's the kill there. And so Moon does it, just uproot his Tree of Life, because there's no real advantage of having it rooted anymore. And especially considering Focus's entire army is basically siege. These two bears still being devoured, obviously with 960 hit points. That's really going to last them a long time. It looks like Focus is actually repairing a Zeppelin, just based on the fact that all those units were gathering such a perfect 3 sides of a square. And Focus now just moving in. I think this is going to be the final battle for him. The Blade Master taking a lot of damage, but does have Healing Wave, Healing Potion, and Invuln Pot, so it'll probably be okay unless Focus makes some sort of massive mistake. Focus actually putting all his attack on this Tree of Life. Clearly he thinks that this is the last building for Moon. Moon still does have that Ancient of Wonders, but that's not going to actually save him. It's just going to keep him in the game for another couple seconds. I think Moon's going to GG out at any point here. So a really nice game here by Focus. You have to give him credit where credit's due, just for playing fantastically, but a bit of a shame that sort of an interesting Keeper of the Grove strategy didn't actually pan out to anything involving the Keeper of the Grove, really. A tremendously close game actually as well. You do have to admit, and Moon are taking a lot of damage on his bears, and I think this is pretty much it now. I can't imagine he's gonna stay in after Steven Hunter goes down, and yeah, there it goes down, and Moon now loses a couple bears as well, and there's a GG. So yeah, thanks folks, I'll see you later.